How do you perceive the afterlife?
There's heaven and then there's hell. And then ended up being judged according to their law of conscience, but didn't make the cut because they cheated and they stole and they lied and lived according to their flesh.
If he were telling the truth, he wouldn't have told us.
Unless, of course, he knew you wouldn't believe the truth, even if you told it.
Do you know what pazzi means?
No, not in Italian. The term that it's been used now, they use that term as a fall guy now.
No, pazzi means literally crazy people, because many members of that family were known to be quite psychotic. We have some crazy people in Italian history. Yeah. Just one thing, Daniel. How do you perceive the afterlife?
There's heaven and then there's hell. It's very simple. It's either with God in his family, adopted into his kingdom, or separated from his grace and mercy apart from God in hell. Hell was never created for us humans. It was created for the devil and his angels. But if you choose to be wise in your own eyes and choose your way and your path, at the end of life, you will either go to heaven or you will go to hell. There is no purgatory. Purgatory is a concept that was created by the Catholic Church and a means to make more money.
Yeah. I actually agree on that. I also think that, purgatory is just for that reason. Even Dante Alighieri actually delves deeper into that conception. And if you didn't know Divine Comedy, Dante Alighieri actually slowly starts to take knowledge of how the church was corrupt. But let's not talk about that. How do you see hell? Do you see like in the Dante Alighieri's way with all the tortures and stuff?
That's a great question. I never actually read Dante's Inferno, but I do know about the different levels of hell. And that is somewhat biblical because Jesus made it very clear that there would be varying degrees of punishment. When he said things like, those that know more will be held in higher account. So this is a judgment towards actual believers. So if that's the case for believers, how much more so do you think it's going to be for the unbeliever? Do you understand what I'm saying? There are definitely degrees of punishment, and people will be judged according to their specific life, their choices. Because I mean, when we're talking about an individual in the Amazonian jungle that's never heard the gospel of Jesus Christ and then ended up being judged according to their law of conscience but didn't make the cut because they cheated and they stole and they lied and lived according to their flesh. Or as opposed to another person in that same tribe, didn't steal, didn't unalive, didn't cheat, lived according to his conscience and decided that regardless of whether or not I believe that there's a God, I'm going to live as if there is one. And then he will be judged according to his law of conscience.
If he were telling the truth, he wouldn't have told us.
Unless, of course, he knew you wouldn't believe the truth, even if you told it.